Oh my God. All right. Hear me out, guys. Silverhawks, Super7 toys, and the TV show is coming back. Huh. Oh my God. All this and much more on this episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305, and with me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
No time. It's Friday. Happy hour can still happen. Let's go.
You know what? You're absolutely right. And this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% in next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10 on cast description below. Copy, paste, you know the drill. Also, follow our friends at Decora Lights. Make sure to check them out. Let them know that Miami Geeks sent you to get some cool LEDs that they make for you guys. And yes, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. Just know what comes amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday, and a little something in between. And now, on with the show.
Let's go.
Oh my God. So, Willie, this week has been nothing, not even a week. This day has been nothing but like things. It's just been everywhere. We're just getting so much stuff that I'm like, God, just please stop. First of all, we're going to talk about Sony. Sony asks customers to check their carts when purchasing PlayStation Plus because there's a slight confusion going on, guys. I'm not sure how you're getting confused, but I understand where they're coming from. Because it looks like a lot of people are getting confused when they're trying to buy the PlayStation Plus, and for some reason they're getting confused with PS Now. Willie, have you ever seen that before by any chance?
I have
or
not.
Experienced that?
I have not. But it is something that can happen. And it's important to note this because I don't know if you know this, but PlayStation is notoriously stingy when it comes to processing refunds. As a matter of fact, I remember cousin Jose years back bought a game and bought the wrong version of the game and just wanted to get a refund, and they wouldn't do it.
I see.
It took a while, and they finally said, okay, fine, but don't you ever do it again.
No, I mean, I hear all, you know what? It's funny you say that. I do hear a lot of little things like that, man, that Sony is really hard to get a refund back or fix a mistake. But I don't know. I think personally, they should be a little more easy for that. Like, for instance, if you bought it that same second and you didn't mean to buy it, and you do apply and be like, hey, look, I did a confusion, I didn't want to buy this or whatnot, this should be like, okay, I have no problem. You know what? We'll refund it back, even though you haven't used it or nothing, which is fine. But I don't know. I don't know why they're so stingy about that.
Listen, part of the reason why they were so upset with CD Projekt Red and delisted Cyberpunk 2077 from the store is because CD Projekt Red went and told everybody, don't worry about it, PlayStation will refund you. Sony doesn't like doing that.
No,
Microsoft, on the other hand, Microsoft's a lot more liberal when it comes to stuff like that. Like, of course, you can't, refund the game you got 10 years ago, but you meet certain criteria and they'll refund you.
Got it. Yeah,
I've never understood that, but that's the way Sony do.
Yeah, it's true. But you know what, man? What do you guys think about Sony's policies about doing returns and stuff like this for accidental buys? Do you think it's possible that they can fix that type of situation? Or do you think it's fair that they do such a thing with things like that? I mean, comment down below. Let us know if you ever had an experience like that before, or if you ever had an issue that Sony can never take care of. Please comment down below. Let's have a decent conversation about it, and let's see what's up. Also, in PlayStation news, everything was announced during July's PlayStation State of Play. Sadly, I missed everything because life. Willie, do you know anything that came around during the State of Play?
I missed it. I missed the live. I caught it afterwards, and really, it was other than a 10-minute gameplay video for Deathloop, which, by the way, the game still looks awesome. There was only a few games that I was interested in. First among those was, if you remember this from the last State of Play, Sifu.
Okay.
They showed another gameplay teaser of that game. That game looks good. that game looks good. Like as far as beat 'em ups go, it looks good.
I mean, it does look pretty good. I'm not gonna even hit hard on that. That game looks hard as hell, dude.
Past that, Fist. I'm probably calling it FIST because
I'm pretty
it's an
sure.
acronym.
And it's a rabbit and a freaking suit.
Listen, a rabbit with a huge mech glove. Yeah, I'm interested. You have my attention. You have my attention.
Yeah,
and
they got my attention.
They showed a Demon Slayer game because everything is fucking Demon Slayer now when it comes to anime. Jesus Christ, I really need to catch up on my anime because my daughter is raving about it. My nephew's raving about it. I'm the only one I'm the only doofus that hasn't watched it yet. I mean, we knew it was going to be mostly indie games in addition to Deathloop, but they did talk about Death Stranding director's cut.
Well, there's a plus. You see, there's a huge plus to this.
Yeah, but it's mostly. I mean, I guess we can talk about it now because it was later on in the script. We could talk about it now.
Okay, fine. Let's talk about it.
It's gonna have PS5 upgrades, and it's gonna add a couple things that weren't seen before. That's great. I mean, it's gonna have new delivery options, so you can opt for second day air or next day Saturday delivery. Oh wait, this is not UPS. Yeah, new delivery options in the game, but you get to pay an extra $10 if you're upgrading from PS4 to PS5 because that's good.
Yeah.
You don't sound like you're happy about this. You should be very happy about this.
Yeah, because I'm so
to spend
thrilled.
More money.
Yeah, thrilled. Look at me.
You get to spend more money.
Look at me go. I am so ecstatic.
Listen,
look how happy I am.
If y'all want to get me started on the whole $10 more for next gen games argument again, I mean, just keep doing stupid shit like this.
I don't
Whatever.
know.
You know what? I'm sure though that people like Agent Joe will sit there and say that there's a good reason why you got to pay $10 extra for a game you already bought.
I'm not. Look, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, straight up the bat, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, look. Depending on the game, I'm just gonna let's be frank about this. Depending on the game, if there is a game out there that catches my attention to the point where I'm gonna spend maybe $10 more for it could be upgradable to a PS5, fine. But then again, I'm thinking about it. If they're coming out with a brand new game that it's been out before, but they're making it brand new, the whole director's cut bullshit. But now you have to buy that game and add an additional $10 for it to be playable on the PS5. No.
Listen, I already am against it. I'm sure that everyone's going to bring up the same old arguments about how game prices haven't gone up and development has gotten more complicated.
Yeah. And
I'm not even going to argue that point because that takes too long. I'm just going to say, EA, fuck you for charging $10 more for Madden. You didn't put $10 work into the game to begin with.
They know that very well. And look, and I do remember that when the PS4 came out, we also had those PS3 titles that we can play on the PS4. You have to pay $5 or $10 for that. But those are games that you already have, which I was like, that sounds okay. That was okay. Then they stopped it.
But there's the same premise.
Yeah, but
it's
still,
just $10 instead of $5.
No, but it's true.
PS3,
but this is what I'm saying though. But this is a brand new game that they're bringing out again now. This is Death Stranding Director's Cut. So that means you have to buy this Director's Cut edition game plus add $10 more for you can play it on your PS5. No, man. No. Pa' qué?
Thinking about it now, the cutover from PS3 to PS4 was weird as shit. Do you know how, I just thinking about it, you know how many games were cross-released on PS3 and PS4?
Not a lot. I don't remember
that. A lot.
Was there?
A lot.
I remember I got it for Ghost. I remember that far, and I think also for Lego Marvels.
All the Lego games are available everywhere, yeah. But Battlefield 4 was another one. So was Dragon Age Inquisition. So was Diablo 3. MK was gonna, but they canceled that. There was a lot of Last of Us got the remastered treatment. But, a lot of games got simultaneously released. So, whatever. That's something different.
No, but it's fine. You know what, man? we'll leave it there, because if we keep talking about this, we're gonna get mad and pissed off and a bunch of other things, and I don't want to destroy my laptop.
I'm already mad.
Right now.
Don't try to save my life. I'm already mad.
Okay, fine. Look, let's bring up something which I'm kind of happy about. No, it's not going to be making me mad.
Oh, yeah.
It's Activision taking action against Call of Duty Warzone cheats. This is actually pretty good news.
Yeah, but all they're doing, just so you know, for context, last podcast we talked about how there are places that are making mods with machine learning that allow you to cheat without being detected.
Oh, well, yeah, I remember we talked about that. But what's Activision doing though? That's different.
All they're doing is going after YouTube channels that promote the cheat.
That
doesn't mean that they're going to find ways. That doesn't mean they're going to find ways to ban people who are using the cheat, because again, they might not be detectable.
I see what you're saying. So technically, what they're doing is kind of like putting a filter on something that people already saw.
No, it's like a fire broke out downtown, and the police are arresting people who are talking about it.
Okay, you see, guys, this is why I love Willie and why he makes so much sense when he speaks. This makes a lot of sense what he's saying right now. Yes, Willie, you know what? You're absolutely right. And to be honest, I think that's very fucked up. I mean, if you're going to be going again, if you're going to go on YouTube and start banning these fucking people, the whole video, why don't you go to the source? Talk to them. Fuck them up. They're the ones that are making it. So why are you just going to be like kind of putting this whole fucking filter and shit around, or no, we're going to take those down for nobody can see that shit.
The main reason.
Go to the main people that are making it.
The main reason is because a lot of times these people are outside the states. And it may be difficult. It may be difficult to go after them because legally they might not be able to.
Well, yeah, there is a rules and regulation and shit like that. But there has to be some sort of middle ground where you could take down the site or something and not have to be going back and forth with countries and shit like that, right, Willie?
I'm gonna bring up something from our college days.
Okay.
That's gonna make you giggle.
All right.
Because I remember talking about something like this, so cybersecurity in general, in one of our classes.
Not CP, right?
You're laughing already because you know where you're going. You know where I'm going.
I know where you're going.
And I brought up the fact that maybe there should be bilateral agreements or multilateral agreements between agencies like Interpol and FBI and stuff like that. We try to take this thing down so there's easier ways to take care of people who do this outside of borders.
Yes.
And he thought it wasn't a good idea, and he did bring up child pornography. Yes, he did.
Because he's a fucking moron. I remember that guy. Yes, I giggle on that because why? Why would he bring that up? Why? There was no need for it.
And he brought that up a lot. He brought up child pornography a lot. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
We're just saying. That's it. This is saying. But yeah, I do agree with you, Willie, on that compelling argument actually in college, which I don't know why he decided to go that route, but I do agree. There should be some sort of what do you want to call it, like a middleman cop type of thing that can actually
bilateral agreements.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say in layman's terms.
Interpol and FBI probably have agreements like that in place now because cyber terrorism has gotten so bad. But right now, I can go and say, well, if they're in Russia, guess who's not going to help?
I see.
If they're in China, guess who's not going to help? It'd be nice to have these agreements in place just so that, when these things happen, the long arm of the law can grab them. And Activision can grab them. Not that I'm feeling bad for Activision. I feel bad for the people playing these games.
Yeah, I see. Well, all I can say then, Willie, I really wish that Activision would, do something about this bullshit instead of trying censoring YouTube about this. It's going to be a pointless argument, pointless fucking means to do it when people can still go to the site and get it them damn selves and pay these people money to they can fucking cheat. But I don't give a fuck, dude. To be honest, I personally think that this is just a waste of time and they should just go and do what they need to do. Not go
I wish the cheaters would grow some balls and play like normal people.
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah, dude, grow a pair and play with people that fucking don't know how to play. Let's see how you handle.
Or how about this? Don't play.
There you go. Don't play. Here, you want to cheat? Here, get it on a regular Nintendo. Get a Game Genie. Cheat your ass off there. Play that. Go have fun.
Or just, you know what? Go play CS:GO with bots.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. Idiots. But you know what, man? Yeah, I'm already heated up. I have to bring my temperature down because right now I'm a little hot. But I gotta talk about something that's a little sad and it kind of warms my heart at the same time for what Xbox is doing. And it looks like Xbox donates $10,000 to charity in memory of Dogmeat from Fallout 4. I think that is amazing for them to do that because not only that this dog who passed away already, people knew him from Dogmeat from Fallout 4 and all that, but Xbox still feels the need to do something like this to donate money to that, to the Humane Society in honor of this dog. That is beautiful, to be honest. To me, I love animals of all sorts, and this is something that I think that I could back up and say this is badass. I like it. Good job, Xbox.
Well, yeah. I mean, first of all, this was done because Xbox owns Bethesda now.
True.
And marketing. But for those who don't know, Dogmeat was the name of a dog character in the Fallout series, and the dog that was the model for Dogmeat, his name was River. He passed away.
Such a beautiful dog, man. Even in real life, he looked beautiful.
I mean, German Shepherds are beautiful animals.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All dogs are beautiful. What am I talking about? Dogs are amazing creatures. But
yes,
Xbox decided to donate to the Montgomery County Humane Society in River's name.
Beautiful.
And I think that's great.
I think that's a great job. And you see, it's a little sad, but it's a little heartwarming at the same time because it shows that not everything in this world is so bad. And especially the fact that we're going through some hard times, but it does show that there is still sympathy and humanity in this world to do something that kind. So this makes me happy.
Okay, pump your brakes there. Pump your brakes.
I
don't mean to get real with you, but that was Xbox that did it, and $10,000 they find that in their pocket.
Well, that's like couch change, but still $10,000.
I'm not belittling the gesture. Because $10,000 for the Humane Society is money that it can use to, help out the dogs that they're trying to get adopted.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to poo-poo that. But no. Now you're talking about real people that do things like this. Yes, I've seen that recently. I've seen a lot of things that show me that there is hope in humanity.
True.
Even though some people are still alive. I'm not going to say any names. But,
Jeez.
But think about it this way. People are capable of doing wonderful things, but at the same time, Fast and Furious memes.
No, stop. No. Oh, my God, stop. Who are you? Why you say those things?
Because it's true.
Ugh, no, yeah, para, caca. You don't talk about it. You know what? We got to talk about something else. And I need, and Willie, I think if I had an Xbox Series S, I would like to have it for this reason. And Xbox Series S clips on a clip-on screen, basically turning the system to a gaming laptop. How fucking dope is that? First of all,
okay. But
it's been done before with I think Xbox and PlayStation 2. Was it or PlayStation 1?
PS1 had it. The small one. The
yes.
PS1. They had a flip-up screen, and I think the GameCube had one as well.
Oh, I didn't know.
There's a couple of systems already had it, but I swear to God, I said this on the last podcast. I'm gonna say it again because I'm beginning to think that I'm destined to meet this man. This is something out of Ben Heck.
Okay.
You never seen the videos where Ben Heck makes a portable Xbox? I mean, OG Xbox.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Or he made an Xbox laptop. Yeah, this is straight out of Ben Heck.
I'm gonna be honest. This is actually pretty freaking amazing. It's dope as shit. And dude, it's literally 11-point-inch screen, 1080p screen that has built-in stereo.
It's an IPS screen as well, which means that it's going to be pretty bright. from all
Oh,
angles.
definitely. It's going to be really good. It has brightness, volume, everything. 60 hertz refresh rate on this screen.
So you can't do 120 on it, Agent Joe. Sorry.
No, sorry. This is not meant for you, Joe. Sorry. Perdón. It's not for you. But dude, it's so nice because then you close it and it flushes out. The whole thing is like a little box. I think it's dope, technically. And if we want to be honest about it, I would love to have it just to have like a carry-on to take on trips and stuff like that. And it's just technically amazing to me. I think something like that they created is just by far the most coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, I think all that stuff is cool. Don't even think that I'll say otherwise. There's a Kickstarter though.
Yeah,
but it's still a cool idea.
But still, being that it's a Kickstarter, I think they're going to get money to make this happen. I definitely think so.
I think they will. There's people that'll be interested in this.
I don't know. Let's see. But I know there's going to be a lot of people interested in this now. And I know you're not. We talked about it already. But maybe something might happen that might spark a little hope into you. But I do have to give so much thanks to our great friend 305 Pride for showing me this. Because all the sites that we've gone to looking for news and articles, see what's going on, I didn't see nothing until he showed me a Deadline article that talked about classic 80 TV show Silverhawks being remastered by Nacelle company. And I think it's totally dope. You know what I have? First of all, we have He-Man that came out with a whole brand new thing for Netflix. Then we have the Transformers before that, which came out nice. I'm not going to talk about Thundercats because Thundercats had their moment and they turned out to be all bubbly and weird. Didn't see it, but still, they did try to do a whole remake of the Thundercats and all that, which it came out really nice. I've never seen it, but I've seen the arts of it and it looks pretty dope. Now, bringing back an old 80s TV show, Silverhawks, I know there's a lot of fans out there that love this show, and this is going to be something amazing for them to bring up. Now, not only that they're bringing it up, this old TV show back and remastered, Super7, the people that created all these pop culture designs and features and toys, they're actually making the toys for this as well. It's been announced in San Francisco, and they've been talking about this and like all these remakes and stuff, where they're going to do it. And these toys are technically going to be called the Silverhawk Ultimates. So that's going to be huge for a lot of our friends out there, our pop figure collectors and toy hunters out there. You know what I'm talking about. And this is going to be big news, huge news. And I think if everybody is sleeping around about this, keep an eye on this. This is going to be big news that's going to be popping up soon, guys. Willie, I know you have your mixed feelings about certain cartoons like this being made to remaster and stuff like that. Explain to the folks out here like your thoughts about it though.
I'm not going to sit there and poo-poo all of this because
I like these same
there is room for this. There's room for the nostalgia and reviving old franchises and stuff like that. And truthfully, I'm going to say something that you might find a little troubling.
Okay.
Well, last vacation I went, the kids were getting ready to, getting dressed and stuff like that. We put on the TV, and they were playing Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Kind of giggled a couple times.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie with you. I had my moments too with Teen Titans Go. A lot of the funny humor is like things that I say on my day by day.
I'm like, they took the Teen Titans and they turned them into Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
And I was offended about that at first, and then I saw it, and it's like, the premises are interesting. They do some funny goofs, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you for now. Fuck it up
right?
once and we're done. Fuck it up once and go to Burger King because we are absolutely Dunyan rings.
Oh.
But listen, I don't want to shit on this. People who like this kind of nostalgia like you are happy about it. I'm happy that you're happy about it.
You know what? I'm grateful about that, Willie. Like, being that they're going to do that, I'm glad that they're going to bring back some of the cool classic 80s. But, dude, if they're going to bring back 80s, I want them to bring back the good ones. Like, for instance, we have Mask, right? We have Mask. We watch it on a day by day, but I would like to see a remastered version of that. I remember the cartoons and we've seen it a couple times to a point where I'm like, man, they're pretty cheesy, but they're fun. And I really wish that they could do a little more with the cars and all the stuff in that series, which I love that series.
Okay.
But I would kind of like to see a little more into it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was a fan of Mask back in the day.
Yeah.
And I recently found that for you.
Yes, which I was very
You can
happy.
look at it. And if you remember, in a previous podcast, we talked about how the people who are making the Snake Eyes movie want to combine the G.I. Joe universe with Mask, ROM, and was it Silverhawks?
I think Silverhawks as well. Because they're not going to bring Voltron. Voltron's that's a different animal.
No, Voltron is totally different.
That's a different animal right there.
That's a different. I mean, that's dealing with rights in Japan, and that's different.
Yeah.
But I was happy when they made that news only because I'm like, somebody remembers Mask.
But man, I love Mask, and they can bring back that freaking IP, that freaking show, in just any way possible, but make the shows a little more not entertaining, like a little more out there. Like they could just bring out some maybe real world things or whatever. Make the cars cooler, make the cars do a lot more, because those cars were just oh my god, those cars were phenomenal to me. I love those cars. But yeah, if they could do a little more with that, that would have been great. But still, I think this article right here that we're talking about for Silverhawks, I can't wait to see what they're going to do. I'm looking forward to it. I still think that they're going to be doing maybe a great favor to that cartoon and maybe bring it back now for the new generation, and to the point where the new generation will be like, you know what? I hear there's an old cartoon about this. Let me look back and do some research of the old cartoons, see what's going on. And maybe they appreciate the arts and the style of back then.
Okay.
But that's just me.
What you're saying is that you like the fact that they're revisiting the nostalgia and things that you used to see back in the day.
Yes.
All right. Speaking about that, let's talk about Howard the Duck.
Oh my god. Okay, look. This article here with Howard the Duck is just phenomenal, dude. I don't care who you are, but the fact that Howard the Duck star proposes directing a reboot for Marvel, and not only is any star, is Leah Thompson. She was in the fucking movie. She's the one that she banged Howard. I still say she banged.
She didn't.
I still say she banged. She got some Howard. She got some duck dick. She really got duck dick.
She didn't. I mean, you want to sing it?
Duck tits, woo!
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. The first movie.
Yes.
Like, well-known garbage.
But it's still weird to watch it. I like it. I don't know why.
Kind of a guilty pleasure for me.
Yes.
I kind of like watching that movie.
So do I.
Leah Thompson was talking about how she would love to do an MCU reboot of Howard the Duck. She wants to direct this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you have my attention.
Big time, right?
We saw Howard the Duck already twice. We're gonna see him. What 2 times?
Okay, and in the MCU, yeah, we saw
at the
him
end of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, and then right here in fucking the fight
at the end of Endgame.
Yes,
very briefly as the people coming out of the portals.
Yeah, but still,
and
awesome.
It seems that the upcoming Disney Plus show, excuse me, What If, I was going to have him there too.
Oh, I'm happy.
Put him in again. Put him in. Have Leah direct it. Do it. Can't be worse than what George Lucas did. Sorry.
Yeah, it's true. It's still a guilty pleasure for me though to watch it. As stupid as it is, but I do agree with you. It can be better. It can be. So Willie, what are your thoughts about Universal Movies is going to go now to Peacock after theaters instead of HBO? Like, what are your thoughts about that?
I speculated this back when the news was originally said. For those who don't know, Universal Movies, when they come out in theaters only. They don't have a day and date thing like HBO Max does or like Disney Plus still does.
Okay.
They went to theaters and they were there for a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
But Universal made some deals because they had wanted to go direct day and date after a couple of successes at the movies. But theaters got mad and basically boycotted Universal. I said, all right. Let's get a bit of a truce here. Usually, before the human malware, movies would be in theaters for 200 days before they would go to streaming. That was cut to 120 days.
Yeah.
And a few months ago, Universal had struck a deal with Warner to have their movies debut on HBO Max after those 120 days. Well, parent company Comcast realized, hey, wait a minute. We have one of them there streaming services y'all have. Peacock.
You had to go there, didn't you?
And so, Comcast owns them both. Why not just put the movies in Peacock? So it's not going to happen.
I still think it's a weird idea to do that.
It's not going to happen until the end of this year because they do have the deal with HBO Max.
Yeah.
HBO Max will get a few movies, including the aforementioned fucking F9 piece of goddamn shit. I swear to God. Every time someone in my family says the word family, I'm going to punch them.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I don't. You know how many times I've seen an F9 fucking meme since the last time we talked about the F9 fucking memes?
No.
Everywhere.
I saw one earlier, and it was actually a good one, but I rejected it on principle. It was Jules from Pulp Fiction pointing the gun. Say family one more time. What was it? Say it again. Say family one more goddamn time. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. I mean, yeah. I like it.
And I am okay with that. I understand.
But no. As a matter of fact, from now on, the people that are related to me are no longer allowed to call our group a family.
I call it associates.
No, a group of genetically similar people. Because fuck Dom. You ruined English for me.
Dom fucked the family for us. That's what he did.
Family
That's
fucker.
What he did. Oh my God. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show. And what are your thoughts of everything we talked about? Please comment down below. We would love to hear your thoughts. And let's talk. Well, let's have a conversation about this because my God, everything we talked about, we would like to know what are your thoughts about this. And again, thank you so much for joining us today. And as always, this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIGeeks10 to save 10% on experts order. That's MIGEEKS10. All in cash, description down below. You guys know the drill. Copy the code, place it in the shopping cart, 10% saved. And also, make sure to follow our great friends at Decora Lights. Make sure to check them out. Check out all the cool LEDs and stuff that they have there to offer for us. And let them know that the Miami Geeks, the family, send you. Because why not? And yes, as always,
fuck you up.
Shit. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when comes amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday, and a little something in between. All right, guys. All I got to say is thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you on Monday. Peace.
6 o'clock's coming up. Happy hour.
Bam. Peace.